here for the Jazz. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Shots good by Williams.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Bull. Pass to Dunn. Now Durant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Left side, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bull. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Phoenix shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Bull. The kick out to Bull. Driving. To the basket. And Ball slams it in.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
The kick out to Williams. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 6 points for Williams.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Bull can't hit. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Here's Ball. one goes. Count it. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Butler in the corner. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bull. And here's KD for three. They get it back. Dunn right side. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. Kessler with the rebound. Utah leading. Butler on the way. No scoring in this one. Outside for Curry. Back to Butler. Got a piece of it. There's Williams. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And here are the Suns now, trailing by 2. We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. For 3, Durant. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up. There.
Jump ball call.
Pass to Thompson. And it's done in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Williams comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now Utah, fast break. And Kessler throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Back to Johnson. There's the drive. And Bull sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Bailey. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. Wiseman.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Curry looking it over. And Kessler throws it down.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Here's Bailey. Out to Thompson. Pass to Bailey.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the...
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And again, guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Bailey. They set the pick. Hero on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. Heroes got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Curry. Utah moving it around. Left side Williams. Pass to Kessler. Fires from the corner. He squares up and sinks it. Kessler's got 6 points. And here's Phoenix. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Bailey. Kicks it out to Hero. No good with the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Kessler outside for Curry. Back to Kessler. No good from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping form, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Suns making a change here. Jazz trailed by 3. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Armstrong gets the bucket.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Bailey. Durant in the corner. The offensive rebound. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. To the middle.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Yo, he's killing me with these balls, bro.
Silva with the bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Now Hero. Shot clock at 6. Right side Durant. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Bailey. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. 5 on the clock. Launches it.
Ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Armstrong with it. Down low. Over to the wing. Goes back up. The shot comes out. The Suns trailing. Here's Bailey. Pass to KD. And stolen by Love. Here's De Silva. Good on the triple. De Silva's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Out to KD. Durant, money from deep.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Powell, no one around him.
Yo, what the actual fuck, my nigga? Bro. My nigga, you are killing me with these pauses, bro. If the time run out, I'm not resetting this shit.
And Utah, another 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside for Durant. KD on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Armstrong. From outside, off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz out in front, up by 4. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Suns trailed by 4. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Jazz gave us some information, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Back to ball. And stolen by Love. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Powell for three. Drains the three-pointer. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
We talk about the importance of shooting while in rhythm. He feels confident doing this from downtown on the break.
Outside, KD. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
3 points.
KD's got 6 in the quarter.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a three.
And here's Armstrong. Now here's Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. The shot by Powell, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Inside. And the dunk by Ball.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Right side Curry. To the inside. That's to Kessler. Johnson, a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got 5 now. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Utah leading. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jazz leading by 4. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Johnson. Driving in. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Thompson. And it's sent back by Kessler. Back to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And stolen by Butler. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Lonzo Ball picks one up.
First team.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Johnson taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Butler deciding where to go with it. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Sun substitution.
Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. Drills it from outside. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. 1:21 left to play in the third. On the wing, Johnson. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Yurtsevin. Here's Bailey. Over in the corner, Hero. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's now only a 1-point Jazz lead.
Oh, short corner 3 there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Kessler off on the layup.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there. Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Here's the screen. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Phoenix making a change here.
Get out once again for him.
Utah trailing here. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Deciding to change it up. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Suns making a change here. And so Butler nails both of them.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Here's Iguodala. It's good on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Butler. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Butler with the steal. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Sun.
47.
He delivered 9 points from three-point range.
49.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now Armstrong. To the paint. Butler with the ball. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer. Makes great decisions.
Here's Armstrong. The kick outside to Butler. Can't connect from short range.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the dunk by Pound.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Inside, here's Butler. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Here's Bailey. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. 6 to shoot. Here he goes.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Kessler. Johnson outside. The kick out to Williams. Over Wiseman. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Poked away. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
The high activity on defense from Curry. Excellent job poking the ball away.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Outside Curry. And now we've got the intentional foul. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Off base. Just go move.
Got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Kessler.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Butler. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Kessler with it. Outside Butler. The kick out to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 14 points for Williams.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Durant wide open, he fires. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Jazz. That ties the game. 16 points for Williams.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Pass to KD. .139 left in the fourth quarter. Basket good. KD's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Williams, that's good.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Durant with it. .121 left in the fourth.
Timeout.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And Phoenix making a change here. Stolen by Kessler. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Now here's Curry. Williams with a clean look. Rebounded by Bailey.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
To the middle. Here's Cole. Money!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
High post, Johnson. Johnson the screen. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And there's the call. It'll go on Cody Williams. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Jazz call time here. Just 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
It's Curry outside. Gets the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense.
Absolutely not. This is just a regular season. We're just reading what the defense is giving us. They went zone, you know what time it is. We shot 4 in the first half.
Turn up, let's go, come on. Let's go, it's my song. I eat good, filet mignon. My fashion different, back so long. Kicking like Barcelona. Designer shades, Saint Laurent. Told her we won't let. To the front, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back, to the back, to the back. On black whip, up the track. Going everywhere, but can't go rack for rack. I can't get too attached. I seen this before, it's way too exact. I'm ballin', I'm score. Was just down 10. I told coach, put me in the game if you wanna win. It's real life, it's not no game, we don't pretend. To the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. Let's go, come on.
And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. Yeah, yeah, she just gonna feel like her. said he couldn't meet like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way. It's hard to not think about the way that now you remember. Blow me on her page and now she won't post on IG, she's clever. Hit her in a burner, I'm in Atlanta, close to the river. You the spirit of Jezebel, little girl, you was on my tether. I was giving my all to you, you cold, I gave you my sweater. Took you to a bar,
Just know every time
and baby,
Curry
you in the
is in the game, he's a
suburb. I'm
liability.
doing my all for you, and you were just letting us with her. But one thing I know, my money is small for you, so you better sound it hurt for right. I'm really Santana tonight. I'm wearing Rick Aaron tonight. Yeah, I'm counting the bands tonight. Yeah, that rain tonight. Yeah, I'll get in the 10 today. I'm getting some tonight. Yeah, I'm rocking some beats tonight. Huh. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. Huh.
Steph Curry. Just call next and go about your business, bro. Hold that L.
Two slam dunk champ.
Just know every time you do that bum ass screenplay, I'm gonna switch my man. So you might as well go practice on him to play. Find a new play. Liability.
Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Ali LaForce as well.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together. But that is why it's a great rivalry.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one is a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
Oh, man, the playmaking ability of Levine continues to evolve. That was a sweet dime right there. Just love seeing him be that creative.
To the inside. Dunn's shot is good. And it's Sacramento's ball. And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
Shot clock at 3. Here's the 3. Bull grabs the board. Now ball. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Murray. It doesn't go for him.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Here's ball. And a nice finish on the layup.
Again, big guards. That helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Here's Levine for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. He's been working with his assistant coaches trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Levine. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. The shot from the low post is good. Levine's got 5 now.
And just phenomenal at reading defenses. Levine understands when to shoot and when to pass and pick and rolls. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Bull. The Suns making a switch here. And Bull drops them both. And it's the Kings with the ball. They trail by 1. Levine feeling it out a bit. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 7 points in the game.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Durant with the bucket.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
And it's Levine with the ball for the Kings. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Durant. He shoots again. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. They get the rebound. Inside. Wiseman with a steal. Ball with it. Checked by Murray. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Levine. And another miss by Sacramento.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Murray from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Murray's got 5 points.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Well, one of the most lethal players in the game. Durant loves being a nightmare to defend and winning these trips to the free throw line.
Here's Bailey. Off the left rim and out. The Kings trailing. Here's DeRozan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Monk missing. Down low. Here's Bailey. Gets hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Carter, good. It's all knotted up.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Bailey. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Pass to LaRavia. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, high effort play by DeRozan. I mean, his ability to absorb the foul and still put up the shot, magnificent.
DeRozan hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
To the middle. Here's Carter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
11 seconds left in the first.
Wiseman, using his vision, gets an assist.
To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. It's all tied in Phoenix. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
18.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. He takes it in, down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately is the small ball era starting to wind down.
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Iguodaro. Misses in close. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Here's Murray. Guarded by Wiseman. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The Suns clear it. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Larabia.